Hey golfers, it's that time of year when you're looking through the garage and getting your golf clubs out and cleaning them off and just looking adoringly at them because you're going to be spending most of your spring, summer, and even fall on the golf course. And I know those of you that are seasonal golfers have probably missed it a great deal. I know a lot of you do winter golf too.
Yes.
And I know I come from England. I lived over a golf course and
hmm
it was over the ocean. And my goodness, people were playing in raging storms and
Oh yeah.
wind and what have you. And I know that when you go to the golf stores, you find these little gadgets, and you'll buy things that may just enable you to drop a stroke off your game, or just make your game a little bit better. So what this product does, we put components in that keep that mental focus,
Keeps you sharp. That's the
keeps you
key.
very sharp.
Yeah, and it increases your coordination, the eye to hand and the hand to arm coordination. Uh, I would like to introduce to you Dr. Alan Boyer. He's a PhD, and he's going to be with me today, and we're going to be talking about Golf Zone.
Now, thank you, Michael. And this is Dr. Michael Cook. Dr. Cook here is a chiropractor focusing in neurology,
hmm
and he has many, many years setting up some very successful clinics. He's also a certified traditional tribal practitioner, which means that he focuses very much on more broadly holistic treatments and services, as well as conventional treatments and services as well. So you're really in the presence of an absolute expert here, and I'm delighted to be on this call with Michael.
And one more thing to point out about Dr. Boyer and myself is that we do formulations, different kinds of nutritional formulations, and that's what we're going to talk to you about today. Right.
And so we're here today to talk to you about something that we feel and believe strongly in can assist you in improving your game. It's called Golf Zone. You see this little packet here? It's just a little powdered drink that you can just add to a bottle of water, chilled water. It's very refreshing. Tastes great, but we feel that it's going to improve your game, and we're going to tell you why it will improve your game.
All right. So we don't want to make this too technical. Being doctors, we have a tendency to get pretty technical. So we're going to try to keep it real basic. Most of the time on the golf course, there are two types of golfers. There are those who are out there who are just going out for fun and having a great time, and like myself, I'm just a lousy golfer. They're just not good. But anyway, we're making some right here.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the serious golfers who are constantly trying to take strokes off and improve their game. Either way, the Golf Zone is a great product because instead of beer or soda, which is what most people drink when they're on the golf, at least most golfers know that they need to hydrate. You should dehydrate very, very quickly. When you dehydrate, your concentration drops, your electrolytes in your brain drop, and so Golf Zone improves and replaces a lot of the electrolytes in your body and in your brain. And it works so much better than some of the other products that are out there, which are much more expensive, number one, and have some semi-dangerous compounds in them. Alan, you want to address that real quick?
Yeah, so a lot of the energy drinks, which we'll call recreational energy drinks, they have a caffeine in them, and they also have something called L-taurine. And the American Heart Association a number of years ago came out with a report that said the combination of the two can be dangerous to your heart. So we don't put components in that are dangerous for you. This is a functional beverage, it's a healthy beverage for you. But specifically, because we designed it for golfers, what we wanted to do was increase your mental concentration, your mental focus. And just think about playing golf. You're on the tee, you take a shot. If you're in a foursome, maybe 10 minutes before you take your next shot. And so your focus drops.
Right.
So what this product does, we put components in that keep that mental focus.
Keeps you sharp. That's the key.
Keeps you very sharp.
And it increases your coordination, the eye to hand and the hand to arm coordination. That's really, really important, as you know, because every time you miss fire, if you will, it takes a stroke off, and that's a terrible thing to do. It also reduces your hunger, because one of the biggest problems I run into, and I think most people, if you're playing 18 hole, man, you get hungry. I mean, that's a lot. You're burning a lot of energy. You're really losing a lot of fat and sugar in your system. But replacing it with sugar drinks or replacing it with candy bars and so on is really not a good idea. That raises your sugar levels and can raise them too high. So this is low glycemic. It doesn't have any sugar in it. So that's important. So instead of hydrating with beer or soda, this is a much better product to use.
Well, yeah, it's that low glycemic part of it. It's like eating broccoli,
Right.
but the same sugar content, but it tastes great. It's like a pomegranate punch flavor.
It
It's
really
really
is. It's
refreshing.
delicious.
So we want to, by improving your game, and keeping you mentally focused, is very, very important. It's that it does something like the muscle memory, keeps you in tune. So if you can hit a particular score,
Right.
at a particular par, you've got to repeat that, repeat, and that's where mental focus is very, very important. Other types of drinks are reaching for candy bars.
Yes.
That takes you all over the place, and your mental focus is all over the place as well.
That's right.
So
And you can have a terrific crash
yeah,
from the standard energy drinks that are out there, which can be $3, $4, $5 a pop. Uh, really, there's going to be a crash. You're going to get. It's Sunday. They say they're 5 hour energy, but I don't buy that.
mm,
And if you're going to be on the golf course and doing 18 holes, you're going to need something that's going to be a little bit better than that. And you don't want to crash. So there's no crash with this product.
well, it's all the appetite suppressant part of it as well is really good, because you get partway around the course and you feel a little peckish, and you
Yeah,
reach for certain foods and snacks and things that are going to knock your concentration out.
that's
You
right.
may not recognize that, but it actually does. So this is an appetite suppressant, makes you feel less hungry. Let's just go back to those electrolytes, Michael. Everybody knows Gatorade, and Gatorade is full of electrolytes, but it's also a very high sugar product.
That's the
So,
problem.
so
Yeah,
people that take electrolytes to get those electrolytes back into their body when they're on a course or any sport, that's great. You need to do that, but you do not need to increase your sugar levels,
right.
because you get that up and you get the crash and
And then the
burn.
crash, that's the problem with sugar drinks. They elevate your sugar temporarily for an hour or so, and then your pancreas kicks in, drops the sugar levels down, and now you go into a hypoglycemic situation, which is not good for a golfer. It's important for you to understand that you want to maintain your sugar levels and your water levels and your electrolyte levels. So one of the things that we put into this is potassium, which is so important
Mhm.
to keep your electrolyte levels up and going. And I know this has been a little bit technical, but here's the key, guys. If you, guys and gals, if you want to improve your golf game, this is a very inexpensive and quick and tasty way to do it. And there's no side effects and no downside. So if you'd like to order this product, it's very inexpensive. Uh, Go to Leaf Life
Radio.
Radio, Leaf Life Radio, leafliferadio.com/golf.
Yeah. So the other thing that's very important here, because we recognize that you shouldn't have any jitters, and if you take an
Right.
energy drink, you can get the
You'll
jitters.
get the jitters
Just
for
a little
sure.
bit of movement, and it's very important, particularly on the putting green, when you get to
Yes.
that point, that you need to be very, very focused and
Concentrate
very
and steady
calm.
and steady.
So because there are no jitters with this, because of that buffered caffeine that we
Right.
put in, so there's no whoosh up in the air and smash down. It just lifts you up. So you actually feel great. Even if you make a bad shot, you won't feel too badly about it. But so being able to get on a green, putting green, and still be very calm and focused and not have the jitters is very important. And so, really, again, this was designed specifically for golfers. We
Yes.
call it Golf Zone.
Yep.
Golfers have used it, and they
Love it.
love the taste of
Everybody
it.
loves it.
Yeah, they say it makes a difference for them. It's another little gadget, another little piece to give you the edge over your buddy, who you call your
And
best friend, but you're really secretly wanting to beat him.
and it doesn't cost $300 like a
No.
new driver.
And so leafliferadio.com, got it right,
Yeah.
slash golf. Once more, leafliferadio.com/golf. We'll leave it there for you. I'm just enjoying my drink now. I'm partway down it, and I'm already feeling I'm just elevated now. So I'm going to go and do some jobs. I'm not playing golf, but I'm going to do some jobs that I really don't want to do because it kind of makes you do that. Oh, one quick other comment as well. It contains some components here that can assist you in burning fat. So it could be a fat burner as well. It's like a dual product. So we just wanted to focus today on what it can do for your hand-eye coordination, appetite suppressant, lifting you up a little bit, de-stressing you, and no jitters.
And one more thing, which we didn't mention, which I think is very important. It's great for diabetics because it doesn't have sugar in it, because diabetics typically have problems on the golf course. So
it tastes sweet.
It tastes sweet, but it's not.
So thank you, everybody. Go and enjoy your spring and summer, and just get some strokes, cut off that game, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you.